Alright, so making a video on a custom GMP M4. Now, this is a subscriber of mine. This is his second gun sending to me. Gosh, the wind is retarded. I'm not sure if he has a tech near him. I would assume not. So he sends his guns to me. This costed, what was it? 15 to ship. And then his SCAR was 10 to ship, I think, if I recall correctly, because he sent me a SCAR back about 2 months ago, and I didn't make a video of that because he only sent me the lower to upgrade. So with this, it was a little bit easier to send it in the full box, because I think he had, the SCAR was a long version or whatever, I think, if I recall correctly, but this one, he just sent me the whole thing, so I'll make a video on it, and this gun works pretty well. So I'm just going to start with the upper receiver. We have what I assume is probably a 12-inch. I think this is a 12-inch, maybe 13. Danier Defense, brand new rail. Like, there's not even a scratch on this thing. It looks brand new. Standard flash hider. Don't know what barrel. Probably just the GMP, I would assume. And then the GMP Fighting Cat upper. And then he has a ProWin hop-up unit with a G&G green and a Mad Bull tight bore. I think these are 602s, 603s. But this barrel is dirty. I'm just saying, really dirty. Like, this barrel is filthy, and I didn't get to clean it yet. I don't know if it's the coating coming off or what, but it is filthy. So, always recommend cleaning your barrels after, like, 3 to 4 weekends or whatever uses. Not like shooting in your backyard. I mean, like playing, fielding it. I'd say probably every 4,000 rounds you should clean your barrel. Maybe 5,000. So in the lower receiver, it's the Fighting Cat lower. It's a different Fighting Cat lower. There's two different Fighting Cat lowers. I've never seen this one. This is interesting. You know, your standard basic controls and everything. He does have a crane stock, which I do not like, because when you open it up, there's no opening. So he needs to get a new stock, make it much easier to put batteries in and out of his stock. So internals on this gun, we have a ZCI metal O-ring nozzle, ZCI aluminum cylinder head with Sorbo. We have an Elite Force metal rack piston with the Elite Force head. We have a ball bearing spring guide with a GMP M120 spring, SHS 12-to-1 gears, the stock GMP bearings, and a ZCI balanced motor, and then a MOSFET here. Now the MOSFET wires are really, really long, but he's going to use a tri-cell, so one in each crane stock tube, and then one is going to slide down in here. So he's going to have to kind of finesse his way down into here. I just sold him this. This is a 7.4, and that'll slide down in here. You'll have to kind of move the wires a little bit, but that fits down in here. And the 11.1, the one cell, is a little bit smaller than this, so it should fit down there a little bit better. And then obviously the one down each crane stock tube. So it should work out for him. And this MOSFET is like awesome. These FETs are awesome. I don't know if my phone's going to fall down. It is getting really windy. Now, the first gen of these MOSFETs were crappy. And then there was the second gen that I have in my ACR, and I put in two other customers' guns. And those are actually really, really good. I mean, those, no issues. They didn't heat up all that much. Great MOSFETs. And then his Gen 3 is just a little bit smaller of a board. And then he also includes different color heat shrinks, so they're green heat shrink now. And then better motor tabs, he said. I don't think they're better. I never had an issue with the first motor tabs. And then he also includes a sleeve, which is supposed to make something waterproof. And to be honest, I don't know where you're supposed to put this. I have never heard of this sleeve making one of these waterproof. So I don't know if you're supposed to put it over the board or what. I just put it over the board for extra protection, just in case like you're messing with the wires or whatever. But the coating on it is very thick. So it doesn't even seem to matter. Good MOSFET. It's hooked up to the GMP charger contacts. So he did buy the 7.4. Now with stock GMP bearings, the 11.1, it shoots 32 a second. So it doesn't sound very good on full auto, 32 a second. I'd recommend bushings, but he said he's only going to do short bursts. And with this with this 7.4, he'll be fine using full auto. But with this 11.1, I would stick to the semi. So that sounds pretty good. Now the motor height is a little iffy. It keeps kind of shifting, so I would recommend to him maybe to Loctite this down. It looks like there is some residue on here from previous Loctiting. I don't know if it's moving a little bit. It might be the motor breaking in or meshing. I don't know. But occasionally it'll start to move and it seems like it sounds not so good. It's probably moving under the 11.1 stress and, you know, the torque and all that. So, this gun shoots 390 with a .2, or 400 exact, pretty much. It's the high 390s. Like, I chronoed in, I was getting 399, 398. I got a 402 also. So, exactly at his limit, pretty much. Wouldn't want it to go any higher. And that's pretty good, considering it has Sorbo in it. You know, Sorbo with an M120 spring, you're still getting 400 full stroke. That's pretty impressive. Not super hard to do, just gotta have, and it doesn't have perfect compression either. The reason why it does that is because I put a full cylinder in here, so it's compressing more air. So with the 7.4 full auto, no issues. It sounds like the motor height shifted just a little bit again. Not sure which way to go with it. Don't think that way. There, see, that's where it is. That's where it needs to be. Alright, let's go ahead and try the 11.1 LiPo. Here it is at 15 to 25 C. Or is it 15 to 25? Yep. Alright, so. Like I said, it's quite windy out here, but everything seemed to shoot well. So, trigger response. He said he mainly uses semi-auto, and I'll tell you, the semi-auto is so good on this. Okay. Empty mag. Second mag. Try full auto. So you can tell that shoots really quick. Now, it doesn't sound that good because it's just shooting so quick. You know, with bushings, like I said, it would sound much better. And you know, with the bearings, you have a chance of them actually blowing. So he said, he asked me if he thought occasionally short bursts, if it would hold up. Yeah, short bursts seem to be fine. So I told him, yeah, short bursts should hold up for, you know, a while. But yeah, there it is. I mean, pretty happy with the gun. I sent him a video. He's very, very happy. So, if you have any questions, please comment below. I hope you enjoyed this video. This gun is awesome. The only thing that seems to be a little iffy, again, the bearings, but, you know, short bursts, he should be fine. And then obviously the motor height, so you might want to Loctite it down. It doesn't seem loose, but it just shifts just ever so slightly, and then it sounds a little off. So, I'll let him do that just in case, I don't know, just in case he wants to swap motors or whatever. Or even grips, because there it sounds pretty good. It was just a tiny shift. So if you have any questions, though, please ask. I'm going to try to ship this back tomorrow so that he can have it for the weekend. because he said he wanted to play. So hopefully, if the bearings do blow out, I told him he would have to pay for the shipping here and back, but I'd only charge him $10 to replace the bearings. Or, yeah, bearings for bushings. If he bought the bushings, sent them to me with the gun, I'd only charge $10 to open it up, put them in, and reshim the gears and put it back together. So, that's what I told him. But short burst, again, it should hold up and be fine. So, if you have any questions, comment below. See you guys later.